In the past 60 years here in the United States, we've been hit with 8 recessions. And we all remember the last one, at least those of us who are, in our 30s and above. That occurred between 2007 and 2009. And many years ago, when I was out and about talking to business owners, I ran into this one guy who gave me some great advice as to how to weather the bad times. And you can apply this advice during boom times and during recessions. Number one, low overhead. Think about your overhead at the moment in terms of your construction company. How low is it? Do you have that sneaky, unnecessary overhead creeping in? Times are pretty flush for most guys and gals in the United States right now in terms of construction, and it's easy when we're making money to waste money on unnecessary overhead. You should really be focusing the expenditure of cash in your business on winning and building great projects. And any other monies that are going to areas that may not be focused on winning and building great projects, you should be very careful about those monies and keep a low overhead. Let me give you one point there as well. Err on the side of generosity to your key players and frugality towards yourself. Because when times get tight, you want to be able to draw on that reservoir of goodwill with your key players to keep them close and help you to get through those tight times. And by being generous with them during the good times, it can help to build up that reservoir of goodwill. Number two is stay humble. Today's success does not guarantee tomorrow's success. Part of human nature, it's kind of weird, is that when things are going well, we think they're just going to go on forever and ever and ever. And it's kind of the same thing when things are going badly, right? When things are going badly, we sometimes don't see a way out of it and think that's going to continue forever. And neither of those things is true. Typically, in most people's lives, there's ups and there's downs. And in most people's businesses, there's ups and there's downs. So you may be doing very well right now, but next year or the year after, because of things out of your control, things may not be going as well. So keep focusing on what you can control. Stay humble. Don't get too puffed up when things are going well. Don't get too downcast when things are going badly. But try and distinguish between luck and skill, and don't mistaken a little bit of market luck or a rising tide lifting all boats to your incredible skill as a leader and a construction professional. Stay humble. And then the last piece of advice this gentleman gave me is it's not what you make, it's what you keep. We know in construction that the top line is one thing, but it's the bottom line that counts. And often there can be a big gap between top line revenue and bottom line profitability. Make sure that you are keeping as much of your profit as possible, that you're focused in on building safe, efficient, high quality construction projects. So you're not just making top line money, but you're keeping as much of it as you can. And let me encourage you, stash your cash. Put away as much cash as you can in an advantageous way to yourself so that you have cash available to take you through the tough times. So those are 3 pieces of advice in terms of having a financial cushion. Number 1, low overhead. Number 2, stay humble. And number 3, it's not what you make, it's what you keep.